What's up, wrestling fans, trading card collectors? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with Cards. Today, I want to talk about 5 alternative investments that you can look at instead of Topps Undisputed 2020 that everybody's talking about, that everybody's ripping, that everybody's showing on social media. I've got some differing opinions, some good, some bad. I don't know, we'll let you figure it out. If this is the first time you've ever checked out my channel, first of all, thanks for stopping by. And secondly, if you don't want to miss any more videos like this and other wacky stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button to never miss a new upload. This whole channel was started around my love of collectibles of all different kinds and how to make money off of them. My favorite subgenre of collectibles, clearly wrestling cards, as the title of this channel suggests. Clearly, take a rocket science to figure that out, right? But when I'm trying to acquire wrestling cards, or any type of collectible for that matter, I want the most bang for my buck. When I'm looking to buying something, I don't want to go down in value. I don't want to pay top dollar, unless it's like a one of one, which you have no choice. I want the most bang for the buck when I'm spending any of my cold, hard cash. Most people in all worlds of trading cards grew up, and even to this day, getting your cards through packs, boxes, ripping those things, trying to pull your favorite player, your favorite hero, your favorite villain, looking for that lottery ticket. No matter what you're doing, most of the time, people that are obtaining cards, especially in the 80s and 90s, because there was no eBay, getting them through packs. It's what we've kind of had ingrained in our heads for 30, 40, 50 years now. That's what we do. While we all love ripping packs, ripping boxes, super fun, super entertaining. The excitement that builds up as you're pulling those cello packs open, trying to see who you got, what kind of hits did you get, did I get that lottery ticket? Well, unfortunately, this has proven time and time again to be the worst return on your investment in the hobby. So let's talk a little bit about this 2020 WWE Topps Undisputed set. Guys, they're great looking cards. They're great designs, thick card stock, everything that you know and love about the Undisputed set that we've seen for a few years now. All of the stars, some throwbacks, legends, autographs, dual relics, serial numbers, everything you would want in a product. And just to prove to you that I don't hate this set, here's a Paul Heyman on-card auto from the 2015 set. As you can see, a little bit thicker card stock, cool designs. Guys, I love the Undisputed cards, especially this Heyman auto. Owned ECW. Loved him as a manager in WCW. A little bit of the AWA before that. I always love Paul Heyman. Love his work with Brock Lesnar. Anyway, as you can see, I have bought cards. I have a few others, but that's my favorite from the Undisputed set. So my issue isn't at all with the product. It's, again, return on investment. I've seen people ripping these on social media, YouTube, box breaks, as I've said. And I'm looking at the cards they're pulling. Sure, they're cool. Good names. Cool looking product. But the problem is when you go to look at them on the secondary market and you look at the value for what a lot of these singles or complete sets are returning on your investment of the initial cost of the box. Guys, it is not good. So let's first look at this from a collector's point of view. A lot of people in the wrestling card world, more so than sports, are set collectors from what I've noticed. And I've kind of been looking at people commenting on this Undisputed set. And it's looking like you can get the entire base set, so no autos, no relics, no inserts, none of that, just the base set. It's looking like you can get the base set for right around $100 to $120 shipped out the door from any seller on eBay. There's plenty of them out there. And on average, from what I've read on most of these people pulling, it looks like it would take a couple of boxes, maybe 2, maybe 3 of these Undisputed boxes to put together, potentially, that complete set. You're looking, as of time of recording, you could go on eBay or go on some of these hobby online shops, right around $250 for a box. So, $100 for the complete base set, $250 for one box with no complete base set. From a collector's point of view, if you're a set collector, that's awful. So now let's look at this from a hit perspective. You know, you want the hit, the auto, the relic, the insert, the numbered card. Again, we're looking at around $250 a box for this Undisputed set. And I've only found, as of the time of this recording, 2 cards. Yeah, two cards that currently sold for around the amount of money that you would make back to break even on this box. One of them being an AJ Styles Dual Relic Auto Gold, numbered to 10, and the other one being a New Day Triple Auto that was numbered to 10. And again, let's look at this from if you're just wanting to sell singles. Ripping the boxes, ripping the packs, you're going to throw those singles up on eBay, try to recoup your money. Still not looking good. Even if you took these high-end examples that I just mentioned, take those off the table. Found a Seth Rollins Dual Auto Relic, under $10 shipped. Are you kidding me? Why are we not seeing this in other sports? Like, this is this the Topps product? My opinion, I think Topps is making too many WWE products. But then you're like, okay, well, Panini owns basketball. All the basketball's flying off the shelf. If you had a top star in basketball have a dual relic auto, you're not finding that for under $10, hundreds, thousands maybe. So I don't know what's going on in the modern wrestling card space. I've voiced my opinions about overproduction, but I just wanted to break down a little bit for you guys today about this Undisputed box set if you're considering buying one. And look, I get it. Ripping packs, ripping boxes. It's fun, entertaining, like I've said before. But me personally, I would rather be less entertained and have more money in my pocket. That way I know I'm not losing money, I'm not wasting my time. I might be boring, but that's me. I also want to say that if you're buying this product to keep it sealed and looking to flip it later, by all means, go for it. It might be a little bit expensive to do it now with the prices where they're at, but I think it's only going to go up. I don't think you're going to lose money on a sealed product. I've talked about that in several videos before. One of the best investments you can make in any kind of trading card or any collectibles, keeping things in the package, new in the box. There's a rarity, scarcity value to that. There's only so many that can keep in those packages. And I know most of you out there in the trading card world, you guys are not going to let those boxes sit in your rooms and your vaults, wherever you're keeping them. You're not going to let them sit there for very long. You're going to have that notion that, there's that one card in there I want. You're going to go rip it. So chances are likely that these are just going to keep going up in value if, big if, keep them sealed. So the main part of this video, what I've done is found 5 different items that are right around the same price as if you just took that $250, which is what kind of $250 to $300. That's about what an Undisputed box is going to cost you. So what are some items that you could potentially buy instead of buying that box? And that's what I've done the work for you. I've got 5 examples for you today. And if I've brought you some value so far in this video, hopefully getting ready to bring you some more, give me one of these and hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our uploads. So the first card that I would look at as an alternative investment to spending your money on, as opposed to the Topps 2020 Undisputed box, 1985 OPC Hulk Hogan PSA 8. Guys, this card is gaining a lot in value recently. A lot of people are looking to this as the true Hogan rookie, which, again, that wrestling rookie card debate's always going to be had, and I did a video on it. You can check that out there. Hopefully I can break it down for you to better understand, and then you, as the consumer, can choose what you think is the true rookie. This one is the first wrestling product from Topps, so it's clear to see why people are kind of gravitating towards this. It's also more affordable to get into. PSA 8, I know a lot of modern collectors, if you're coming into here from the sports world, you're like, oh, an 8, I'm not going to buy that. That's good as a Raw card. Not in this vintage 80s style wrestling cards, guys. That's a really good grade on a card like this. Now, another fun fact about this card is it's made by OPC. I believe it's a Canadian company, made the same exact set of cards that Topps did in 1985. The OPC versions are a little bit harder to find, so that just kind of adds some added value and scarcity into this card. In my opinion, this card has a ton of room to grow. It's already been growing. I think it's just going to continue to go up. A lot of people are priced out of that 1982 Wrestling All-Stars Hogan. This is the next one to go. And I think this is just an iconic card. You've got an iconic card set, one of the first WWF card sets ever printed. You've got the hot take. Well, maybe not. I don't know. People in wrestling are very opinionated. The biggest superstar in wrestling history in Hulk Hogan. So, would you rather have Undisputed box or one of the most iconic wrestling cards ever made? The choice is yours. Next investment alternative you could look at instead of buying Topps Undisputed 2020 will be the 03-04 Upper Deck Rookie Exclusive LeBron James PSA 9. Selling for right around the same price as that box. Maybe you're watching this, you're not a big basketball fan. That's okay. I just want to break this down to you from a monetary aspect and just, again, alternative investments instead of ripping packs. PSA 9 grade, not too bad. This is one of the lower level LeBron James rookies, but that's not bad. It's a very affordable way to get into the LeBron market because, as most of you know, even if you're not a basketball fan, the LeBron market has exploded and all those rookie cards are just through the roof right now. This card features a cool shot of LeBron, very basic design. PSA 9 grade is pretty solid on this one, as I've said just a few minutes ago. Specifically, the chipping on this card, a lot of these cards are susceptible to the chipping on the edges, so PSA 9 not bad on this. LeBron is constantly talked about as being one of the best all time, and I don't want to open a can of worms here, but you constantly see the who's better, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. We're not getting into that. We'll probably never get into that on this show. But my point being is he's one of the top stars, similar to Hulk Hogan that I just mentioned, being the top star in wrestling. LeBron's one of the biggest stars in basketball. So to get his rookie card, at an affordable price, graded PSA 9, it's a great option. Like I said, if you don't watch basketball, you probably even know who LeBron James is. That's my point. So, would you rather have the Topps Undisputed box or one of the biggest names in basketball history with a graded rookie card? Choice is yours. Third alternative investment you could look at in today's video, as opposed to Topps 2020 Undisputed box, 1982 Atari 2600 Miss Pac-Man, graded an 8.5 by Wada. Very speculative buy here. Everybody loves video games. I told you I like to look at different aspects of investing, collecting, outside of just cards, wrestling cards being the primary. But I'll go here, there, and everywhere. And I think graded video games specifically is one that could start going up very soon. Let me explain. So similar to rip and wax, or wax in general, keeping it sealed as a rarity scarcity value. So video games, trading cards, both are designed to be open, both are designed to be used, played with, however you want to put it. So by keeping it sealed and by keeping it encased and graded, now you're creating even a secondary level of rarity and scarcity on top of it just being a game. Because really, this Miss Pac-Man game is not that hard to find. You go out and probably get the cartridge for a couple bucks. I don't know. I used to buy Atari 2600 cartridges for $1 a piece because nobody wanted them. But this one's sealed, brand new, good condition, grade 8.5 by Wada. And one of the reasons I think graded video games are going to start going up is people are going to start looking at them as collector's items and not like limited edition collectors, not one of those things. No. The fact is, video gaming has changed. A lot of games are in the virtual realms now. You can go on your PlayStation, your Xbox, even your phone, PC. You can just download games. There's a lot of indie games out there. Physical games are just not as much of a thing anymore. So people will look at these games that they played as a child, that they got blisters on from the gaming pad, that they spent hours trying to beat that boss. Similar to sports cards, you could see this video game encapsulated. Not only that, but it's sealed in the package and encapsulated, and it'll just sit on that shelf. Wow, I remember all those times I used to play that game. So good. That's just another aspect that I think people are going to start looking at video games as. Oh, nostalgia. Everybody knows blowing in those cartridges to get those games to work. It's magic. It's what I'm talking about. I bet I brought some memories to you back just now. So maybe you're now interested in buying graded video games. I don't know, maybe. But back to this one. Atari 2600, one of the first home gaming consoles, so that's another place that this game would have in history as being a graded, piece to own. And then Pac-Man in general, I know this is Miss Pac-Man, but Pac-Man in general is one of those games up there with Mario Brothers as being kind of an influential game in gaming history. So, everything I've said about this Miss Pac-Man video game all adds up to a really good investment. So, would you rather have WWE Undisputed 2020 box, or would you rather have this graded 8.5 Miss Pac-Man Atari 2600? Choice is yours. So the fourth item on this alternative investments to the WWE 2020 Undisputed box, we're looking at another sealed box of products. That's the 2003-2004 Fleer Basketball Sealed Blaster Box. As I've said in this video, and plenty of other videos, I love sealed wax, and no, that's not because some sports card investor type just recently said that you should start buying that. Nope, I've been buying sealed wax forever. Most people have too. If you go look at the retail apocalypse that is the hobby right now, you can't hardly find sealed product at all. So any sealed product's always a good option. This one, however, from 2003-2004, sealed has the potential of a LeBron James rookie, which is why most people are buying this box. But you could also pull Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, or Carmelo Anthony. You could also pull insert cards of gold medallions or actual game-used material. This is back when it wasn't just player-worn as much. They actually had game-used material, so a lot of good stuff in this box. So you could buy this box to rip, or what I would do is buy this box to sit on it and let somebody else take their chance ripping it. This box could go up even more in value. So would you rather have sealed box from a 2003 class of rookies, potentially pulling the LeBron James, or the WWE Undisputed 2020 box? Choice is yours, pal. Now I can hear it right in the comments right now, and I'm not even done recording this video yet. If you look at all the previous items up to this point, they're all older items. So you're out there thinking, oh, Zhan, you don't like modern wrestling. You don't like the modern product. Well, I'm going to prove you wrong right here with our fifth and final item that you can look at as an alternative investment instead of the WWE Undisputed box. The final item on today's list as an alternative investment to buying a WWE 2020 Undisputed box, 2018 Road to WrestleMania Triple H Gold Parallel Auto BGS 9. Modern amazing card. This is a monster card. BGS 9, 9 on the auto. Not a numbered card, but a gold parallel, so that adds a little bit more scarcity factor to it. It is a modern card, so there it is. I proved you wrong. Modern card, but a legend. So that's a great investment. If you haven't watched my top 5 investments on wrestling cards, you can go check that out there. The first thing I said is autographs, especially autographs of legends, especially of autographs of legends who don't sign very much, and Triple H is one of those. As everybody knows, Triple H is behind the scenes now. He's taken NXT to whole new levels. He works a little bit behind the scenes with WWE, I believe, and could be the next brain trust of WWE if Vince passes away. So, sky's the limit for Triple H and his autos. So all that being said about this specific card, would you rather have Hall of Fame legend autographed, graded by BGS, gold parallel, or taking your chances on the WWE Undisputed 2020 box? Once again, the choice is yours. Guys, this whole video has been nothing but my opinion, and this is just me personally. I don't like having as much fun, apparently. I'd rather have the blue chip item in my collection that I know is going to go up in value slowly, quickly, no matter what. Guys, if you like ripping wax, go for it. Have fun. Ultimately, that's what this hobby is all about. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the videos on the screen for even more great wrestling card information, and I will see you in the comments.